Okay, we're doing a check on the chickens. I put some water out to try to encourage them to drink. It's got electrolytes in it. Some of them are eating. Usually the ones that hatched out first are the ones most interested in finding the food. There's our little guy. We've taken his shoes off. Oh yes, I think that's him. There's one that looks like him over here, but he seems to be more sure. Oops, am I covering the? Sorry. Seems to be more sure-footed, so I don't think that's the fellow we just put in. Nah, let's look over here. Okay, yeah, that's this guy. You see he's not as lively as the rest. Not wanting to eat or drink. Sometimes when they act that way, they don't last more than a couple of days. But we will not count him out. He might just be recuperating. I think it's a little girl. I hope she finds the water okay and drinks her share. She probably doesn't need his food as much. So we're just gonna let nature take its course on that. We have done all we can, and that's all you can do. In the natural world, things that are weaker don't survive, and we'll be talking about that in class this week, actually. Our short week. It is called Survival of the Fittest, and it has a role to play in nature, okay? And then, anyway, species living on. But you don't want to hear all that. You just want to hear about chickens. Oh, if you can see what I'm seeing at my end, I've got a chicken pecking on the screen. That is so funny. Let's see if I can turn it around. Oh, let's see what I'm seeing though. Hey guys, y'all look like twinsies. Let me move it over here. Twinsies. So what are our different colorings? We have variations, right? So do you see those two are looking yellower? And then there's a darker one in between. And that black and white one. And another darker one, darker than yellow anyway. And the black and white ones, they'll be mostly white with some splashes of black, which I have been wanting one of those forever. So tickled we have it. So tickled. This little girl right here, calling her a girl just because she's little, that could end up being pure white. Could have some coloring on her puffy puff. But a lot of times they are yellower when they're chicks, and then when their feathers come in, they turn out whiter. Okay. Come on, pretty boy. You can do this, pretty girl. And sometimes the chickens will pick on the weak. I took that tape off, and the foot seems to be just fine now. You see how sometimes it takes longer? But when I put her in here, those chickens were really going after that tape. They thought that was not good. All right, see if she can. Good job. Okay. Okay, so we righted ourselves. Did you see that? Fell on the back, but then was able to get themselves over again. I love the tips on the ends of those feathers, on the ends of the wings. I hope you're being a sweet baby and not mean. They look like they could have come from the same parents, right? But those tips on the wings, I hope she makes it. It's a long shot, guys. I'll be honest. It's a long shot. But it would be so cool. I would love to see what she goes up to be. All right. Where'd you go? All right, this is not the best video, but I'll put it back up. Put it up. So this is a stand-up heater. It can also be laid down. Let's see. Oh, it's warm on both sides. I also had that one down, but I just took it away to take some pictures and to try to encourage some drinking, but they're still young. I'm sure by tomorrow they'll be going nuts on the food. Alrighty.